Indeed, it is a very bright morning, and I hope that my guest is close to right, that my colleague Emmanuel, you are very fine.
Fadili, I'm very, very fine, and I thank the Lord who has made me to see this day. Only that today we've woke up with the sad breaking news of the passing on of Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, who passed on while receiving his treatment in India. And what I can say that may his soul rest in eternal peace.
Indeed, let his soul rest in eternal peace. Indeed, he was a very prominent leader in our country, Kenya. He was also the former Prime Minister in our country, Kenya. Indeed, we have truly lost a great leader.
Actually, that is very true, but nothing we can do. Our viewers, remember that when the nation speaks,
we listen.
When the story unfolds,
we are there.
Welcome to Juma and Goodness Live TV,
where truth meets storytelling.
And remember today we have many stories for you that we have arranged. Just keep tweeting in at Juma and Goodness Live TV. But in the meantime, let's get our top stories.
President William Ruto led the country in marking the year's Kenya Defence Forces Day at Moi Barracks.
University lecturers have reaffirmed that they will not call off the strike until cash 7.9 billion is paid.
Opposition leaders attended the Wiper National Delegates Conference, which officially endorsed Kalonzo Musyoka as its presidential flag bearer.
President William Ruto has led Kenyans in marking of the National Environment Day with a target of planting 15 billion trees by 2032. Again, welcome back to our live broadcast, and with our first story is that the nation focus turned to Eldoret, where President William Ruto led the country in marking the year's Kenya Defence Force Day at Moi Barracks.
Addressing officers and dignitaries, President Ruto praised the Kenya Defence Forces as pillars of national unity and development, describing them as the living shield of Kenya's sovereignty.
He reaffirmed this government's commitment to improving the welfare of soldiers and their families, announcing plans to expand military health services, speed up housing projects across barracks, and enhance family support programs.
The president also highlighted ongoing efforts to modernize and strengthen the KDF, including upgrading training facilities, advancing cyber and intelligence capacity, and deepening cooperation with allied nations.
The event was attended by the Defense Cabinet Secretary Soipan Tuya, Chief of Defense Forces General Charles Kariri, Vice CDF Lieutenant General John Omenda, and the several senior officers and retired generals.
Thank you very much. We can take our seats. Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Defense, Principal Secretary and Staff, Chief of the Defense Forces, retired Chiefs of Defense Forces, Service Commanders, General Officers, retired General Officers, and Service Personnel, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pride and honor to join you today here at Moi Barracks, Eldoret, as we mark the Kenya Defence Forces Day. This occasion is a moment of deep national pride, a day when we pause as a nation to honor our gallant men and women in uniform, officers whose enduring courage and steadfast devotion to duty have safeguarded our sovereignty, upheld our security, and advanced our stability and prosperity. Today's celebrations, guided by the theme enhancing a soldier-centric approach towards mission readiness for national security and development, comes at a defining moment, capturing both the spirit of our times and the enduring call to place the soldier at the heart of our national security and development agenda. We are reminded that the true heart of our national defense lies not only in our weapons or technology, vital though they are, but in the courage, welfare, and the unwavering readiness of the Kenyan soldier. It is the soldier who stands as the living shield of our sovereignty, the steadfast pillar upon which our security progress and national destiny are built. At the core of our celebration today, ladies and gentlemen, is the recognition of the immense sacrifices made by our soldiers.
And moving forward to matters education is that university lecturers have reaffirmed that they will not call off the strike until the full cash 7.9 billion owed under the 2017-2021 CBA is released by the government.
During a march outside the University of Nairobi, union leaders from UASU and KUSU described ongoing government offers and talks as public relation exercises that do not address the core demands.
Meanwhile, relations between the lecturers and state actors have worsened. The strike has deepened as the Salaries and Remuneration Commission (SRC) and the Ministry of Education traded blame over the stalled negotiation. Lecturers demanded the exclusion of SRC from talks, accusing it of misadvising the government.
The ministry counters that much of the payment have been cleared in trenches and disputes remain over the outstanding balances.
This is the message to the whole country.
Yes.
The strike is going to continue until don't get 7.9 billion.
Mgomo unaendelea. Mgomo upo na wako kwenye mgomo kwa sababu wako na nia, wako na sababu na uwezo wa kuendelea nao.
Moving forward is that the opposition has dismissed the rumors of division within its rank, a rare show of unity. All united opposition's leaders attended the Wiper National Delegates Conference, which officially endorsed Kalonzo Musyoka as its presidential flag bearer.
The meeting is seen as significant and broader effort for the party to bring unity in the opposition ahead of the 2027 elections. Also, it saw a public declaration in support of Kalonzo by the united opposition if the coalition candidate selection formula favors him.
The meeting that was held at Uhuru Park, the delegate also approved the name change from Wiper Democratic Movement to Wiper Patriotic Front.
We have agreed we must put ambition and everything else before the interest of this country. When we sit together, and should the united opposition, Your Excellency, decide that you will be the candidate, I will support you. We will support you.
We have said that the nation is bigger than any of us. We must subordinate our ambitions for the good of the nation.
Wetu ukimchagua Kalonzo kuwa mgombezi wa urais and our flag bearer, mimi Eugene Wamalwa nitakuwa wa kwanza kumuunga mkono.
Mimi kama Rigiji nataka kusema nikiwa hapa Uhuru Park, kama formula tutatumia itaelekea na kumsaidia Kalonzo Musyoka akuwe ndio mgombea pekee wa upinzani. Mimi Rigathi Gachagua na wafuasi wangu ambaye ni mamilioni nitaunga yeye mkono na kumfanyia campaign.
Moving forward is that President William Ruto reveals that it is true his request that KANU Party Chairman Gideon Moi withdrew from Baringo County senatorial race.
Ruto made the remarks at Gideon's home in Kabarak, where he addressed KANU supporters in Baringo who felt that Gideon could be the one who fits to contest the seat.
The president said that he will now collaborate with Gideon and the KANU Party at national level, a move that is set to redefine future political dynamics.
Lakini kaga inyoi mochi picture.
Kama iko makosa imetokea huko anywhere, blame it on me. Mimi ndio mwenye hii maneno yote. Mimi ndio nimetafutana na Gideon, nikamwambia Gideon, tafadhali. Yeye mnanielewa? Yes. As members of KANU, you have the greatest stake in the future of this country. Mukubali ili sasa tuwe na formal engagement kati ya KANU, sindio? Ili KANU sasa iwe part of the government of Kenya.
Moving forward is there are sad news as a 71-year-old man have been confirmed dead in Isinya, Kajiado County following a day-long chaos between the two communities. A report says that the chaos came as a result of business dispute.
During this chaos, business and transport activities were disrupted along the town as warring groups battled, leaving behind trail of disruption. 2 motorbikes burned as shops closed due to rising tension.
The chaos left 7 people arrested, with police seeking politicians who could have fueled the chaos.
Bodaboda wamekuwa na business rivalry. D hawataki kwenda kwa stage ya C. Wakataka kumiliki hiyo stages zote. Hii makundi mawili wamefugusana leo asubuhi, wakaleta hali ya taharuki kidogo, na kama watapatikana na hatia yote watapelekwa kotini. Tunawasihi vijana wakati kama huu waendelee na biashara yao ya bodaboda kwa njia ya amani.
Pande zote mbili to reason, wakuje pamoja, waache hii mambo ya, kwa sababu hii vita sisi wote tunaishi hapa hii town. Hii town yetu sisi wote, na tumeishi miaka nenda rudi bila furu.
Tulikuwa tumesikizana ya kwamba kuna uhalifu ambaye inaendelea huko mashinani ya yale makabila ambayo wamekuja kukaa na sisi. Sisi tuliwachukua kama mandugu zetu, lakini tumeona wametugeukiwa.
Bwana DCC lazima akae ndani ya wananchi. Yeye anakaa kwa ofisi, hawezi sikia maneno wa vile wananchi wanasema. Hii mkutano vile unasikia watu walikuwa wamesozana ya mapikipiki, nini maneno ya security, hajawahi zungumzia hata moja.
Thank you dear viewers for staying to us up to this moment, but we are going to take a short commercial break. But before we go for the commercial break, I'm going to read some of the comments from our Facebook page. Let me just start with Sylvia Toti, who is complaining that the lecturer strike has gone beyond our expectations. I can also see Messi Wanyoni from Kitale saying that let justice prevail for the 71-year-old who has been confirmed dead. I can also see Chepkemoi Mufung, that is from Mount Elgon region, saying that I wish the strike just ends. That is it.
Okay, let's move to our short commercial break. We will be back in a moment.
Meet the new Samsung Galaxy S25, where power meets perfection. It comes with a stunning 6.8-inch dynamic AMOLED 2X display, giving you bright, clear and smooth visuals at 120 Hz. Capture every detail with its 200 megapixel AI-powered camera, even in low light. Powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy, it delivers next-level speed, perfect for gaming, streaming and multitasking. With a 500 milliamperes battery, a 45-watt super-fast charging, you stay connected all day. Smart, sleek and built to last, the Galaxy S25 is truly the future in your hands. Samsung Galaxy S25, the power meets perfection.
Welcome back again to our live broadcast with me, Emmanuel Juma.
And me, Goodness Fadili. Let's move forward is that moving forward to major development in Kenya's ongoing war against drug trafficking is that 4 suspects have been arrested in connection with an international drug trafficking syndicate operating through Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. The suspects were apprehended following a series of coordinated operations by the Directorate of Criminal Investigation.
According to the DCI, the group was linked to a cocaine trafficking network believed to have international connection stretching as far as the United Kingdom. During the operation, detectives seized approximately 750 grams of cocaine valued 2.9 million shillings.
Among the arrested is Rashid Abdullahim Sheikh, said to be alleged ringleader of the network alongside Haijanur Yusuf Mohammed, Muammar Mutua Mohammed, and Adam Omari.
Investigations have been linked to a British national, Jesse Damata dos Santos, who was arrested in London with 20 kgs of cocaine.
The 4 were arraigned before JKIA law courts and have been remanded in custody for 13 days as investigations continue.
Moving forward to matters of health is that doctors in Kiambu have been on a strike since May 26th, now over 4 months following claims of unpaid salaries, stale promotion and poor working conditions.
The strike has paralyzed major county hospitals, forcing many facilities to either scale or completely shut down their operations. This has caused patients seeking treatment to be referred to neighbors counties like Nairobi and Murang'a.
Kenyatta National Hospital and Murang'a Level 5 Hospital are now struggling to handle a surge in patient numbers, with critical departments such as the maternity and newborn units operating beyond capacity.
Reports from health advocacy groups indicate that more than 100 infants and 20 mothers have lost their lives since the strike began, but the county government contests that the death of infants have been exaggerated.
The Kenya Medical Practitioners, Pharmacists and Dentists Union, KMPDU, is now calling on President Ruto to intervene and even dissolve Kiambu County government, accusing it of neglect.
They have now threatened to hold a demonstration again if Kiambu County fails to hear the demands of its striking lectures.
You cannot be telling us that as our part for working for serving patients is a calling, but you not paying me on time despite you receiving the money is a sacrifice that you'll be doing. Do your part, we do our part.
Sina mtoto mwingine, huyo ndio alikuwa mtoto wa kwanza. Niligojea miezi 9 nipate mtoto. Nikaenda Kiambu Hospital, akapewa mtoto nomo. Mtoto kapelekwa nursery. After that wakamtibu mzuri. Baadaye akasemekana mtoto abreathe mzuri. After that, after siku mbili mtoto akafariki.
Moving forward with matters of health is that health experts have issued a warning following the recent withdrawal of USAID support, stating that the withdrawal threatens Kenyans HIV and AIDS programs. Experts have also warned that urgent government intervention, the country's health system could buckle under pressure.
U.S. funding has strengthened the country's HIV fight for years through sustaining clinic, medicine, prevention work, and even community networks. With the support pulled back, lives are now at risk.
Patients who once received multi-month supplies of ARVs are now being rationed to a shorter duration. This is to ensure the drug caters for all patients.
Money for them to come for their clinics, that was just cut. As we speak, they are not able to come to the facility. When you used to be given 6-month drug, now I'm given 2 months or 1 month. Ndio tu itoshe kila mtu. Community is also worried because when now, let me say, there are no drugs, there are no ARVs, we will not be suppressed.
The major thing which will have given a shock or will have really affected us is the human resource who are being paid by USAID. There are quite a number of at least 120 staffs who are being directly paid by USAID.
Thank you for tuning with us since we started the broadcast till now. In the meanwhile, we are going for a short commercial break. But before we go for that commercial break, let me read some of the messages that are tweeting in our Facebook page at Juma and Goodness Live TV, where Griffiths is saying that he's tuned in, and Helen is also saying that we are in, and may you also call us for an interview. That is just in a light note. I can see also Seth Wakwela tuned in, and many others. Let's go for a commercial break. We'll be back in a moment.
Have you ever wondered why some people's skin stays smooth and fresh no matter the weather? The secret is simple. Daily care with Nivea lotion, trusted by millions around the world for healthy and glowing skin. Nivea's Deep Moisture Serum penetrates up to 10 layers deep into the skin, keeping it hydrated for up to 48 hours. No dryness, no dullness, just smooth, soft skin all day long. It is also dermatologically tested, perfect for all skin types, including sensitive skin. It comes also in different variety. For confidence that shows on your skin, choose Nivea lotion. Deep moisture, real care every day, because you deserve skin that feels good and looks great.
Welcome back to Juma and Goodness Live TV. Remember, I am Emmanuel Juma.
And I am Goodness Fadhili. Let us move forward to matters of environment, where Kenya marks National Environment Day with a tree planting exercise held in various counties under the theme Citizen-Centric Tree Growing and Environmental Stewardship.
Environment Day, which is the latest version of Kenya's October to public holiday, formerly known as Moi Day. It was renamed Huduma Day, then Utamaduni Day, before being officially designated Mazingira Day under the Statute Law Bills 2024. The change reflects the government's renewed focus on environment, climate action, and sustainable development.
President William Ruto led the Environment Day celebration at State House Primary School in Nairobi. He used the occasion to re-emphasize the government's bold target of planting 15 billion trees by 2032 in pursuit of restoring degraded ecosystem and achieving 30% tree cover. He was joined by cabinet principal secretaries who are being dispatched to their former primary schools to lead cleanup and fruit trees planting initiatives.
Under the initiatives, every public and private primary schools had been tasked to plant at least 2,000 fruit trees, with even pupils taking seedlings home to extend impact into their families and communities.
President Ruto also announced revival of 300 Kenya Fruit Service nurseries and the establishment of 17 mega nurseries across forest stations.
Therefore, it is important for us as a nation to focus on tree planting as a national exercise. I must commend the people of Kenya that in the last 2 years we have planted 1 billion trees, 1.06 billion trees.
Ama tutadonate miti ya matunda na tuhakikishe tumepanda. Na kwa msimu huu, kwa hii mwezi wa Oktoba, tunataka kupanda 100 million fruit trees.
That brings us to the end of our today weekly news roundup. But before we just finish, let me read some of the incoming messages in our Facebook page. I can see Hazel Anyango is saying that he's tuned in and he's saying that Mazingira Day was wow. I can see also Felix Otieno saying that that is a very, very sad news, losing a prominent leader like Raila Amolo Odinga. I can see Ruth tuned in. I can see many people in the Facebook page tuning in. Also remember to follow us in our Facebook page. Each and every time we'll bring weekly news roundup nearest and to you. And that brings us to the end of our today's news roundup.
And as we just wind up, before we wind up, I'd like to ask you, my colleague, do you think that Kenya is going to achieve this target of planting 15 billion trees by 2032?
Yes, with continued effort, actually with His Excellency President William Ruto, I think this one will be very, very possible because he has put much effort in planting trees, especially fruits. According to me, I think it will be possible.
Remember, viewers, to send your views about that question. And up to now, we have to tell you that remember to keep informed, stay logged, stay safe. Don't forget to follow us in all our social media platforms at Juma and Goodness Live TV.
Stay safe, stay updated.